Welcome. In this lesson, you are going to learn when to use the present simple tense. Now, there are four main uses for this tense. First, use the present simple when you're talking about facts, general truths, or permanent situations. So if we were to say water freezes at 0 degrees, this is a fact or a general truth. I live in Australia. The moon revolves around the earth. 2 plus 2 is 4. See, some of these are permanent situations, they don't change, and they are true. You're not going to be debating these things. Let's just say, for general truths, you use the present simple tense. Next, if an action happens regularly, sometimes, or never, you use the present simple. So you can use the present simple tense to describe habits or regular actions. The key being that these occur regularly, sometimes, or never. Like, I go to the gym every Monday. This is a habit. She only eats fish. He eats cereal for breakfast. Miss Penny takes the train to work, and we often go to the movies on Friday. All of these examples, they happen either regularly or sometimes. But the key thing to remember is if it's sort of like a habit, if it happens occasionally or regularly, use the present simple. Third, you use the present simple tense to talk about actions that happen right now. A good example I can think of is a sports commentator. You see, he uses the simple tense to describe what is happening in the game. Like if we're talking about soccer or football, then the commentator would say, center passes to forward, forward player shoots, he scores. All of these actions, they are actions that happen now. Other examples would be, I pick up the deck of cards, or she throws me the ball. Now, please note, we are not discussing what is happening right now, but what has happened now. Like if we were discussing what is happening now, we would use the present continuous tense. But the present simple tense only describes what happens now. It's a slight difference, but just keeping it in mind for now. I'll explain this in more detail when we get to the lesson on the present continuous tense. And the fourth use for the present simple is when you talk about future plans that are related to a timetable. The key here is that your future plans, they must be related to a future timetable or a schedule. So if you say, our bus leaves at 3 p.m. Our bus leaves, that's present simple, and then at 3 p.m. So that's a future time reference. It's a fixed schedule. Or we fly to Europe tomorrow. Your exam starts at 9 a.m. You start school next week. Well done, you have just learned the four main uses of the present simple tense, and with that, you have concluded the module on the present simple. So that's tense number 1 of 12 done. You're off to a good start. Only 11 more to go.